My dear friends, hope you are all doing well. Srinivas here in front of you. For the last many years, I am hearing only one thing from the people with whom I am connected with, be it my relations or with my friends or anybody known people. Only one thing they used to say, "Sir, why I am only getting the problem? Everybody is happy, but they are very happy, but I am extremely unhappy. And apart from that, I am getting problems repeatedly in my life, be a health issue, be it my siblings, the way they study and all the children of my colleagues, they are running, they are toppers in the college, whereas my child is lagging behind. Everybody is very healthy, whereas I am getting frequent health issues. Everybody is getting visas to go to US. My son is unfortunate. Everybody is very fortunate. He is a drunkard and he is a chain smoker. He is very happy. Whereas a person who is a non-smoker and complete teetotaler and he is affected with a deadly disease. All these things we very frequently hear. And how our mind, see, you are the captain of your own mind. See, whenever a situation like comes to me, I should think in such a way, why the problems are coming to me, whether, is it a correct way of thinking, is there any other solution through which I can prevent my mind being hijacked by a problem. It is not a problem, but the way you react to the problem is a problem here. Recently, I happened to read a quote. There they say, your problem is never a problem, but the real problem is the way that you react to the problem. Don't get upset with the people or the situations, and they are absolutely powerless without your reaction. So such a beautiful quote. It is only the reaction to the problem makes the issues much more complicated. The problem can be resolved very easily. There are so many means. Suppose a person is failing very frequently in academics. Yeah, he can prepare well, get a coaching, get a positive mentality, and if he is not succeeding in somewhere else, he can be a successful person somewhere else. If he is not having good health, yeah, now medical technology has improved to the greatest extent. Even previously when we used to consider the deadliest diseases which cannot be cured, are now cured and the life is being extended. But a person, I know a person who is recently affected with a deadly disease of COVID, second wave. One of my people, they got a COVID, both husband and wife, and they are mentally very, very strong. They have not allowed the situation to hijack their own mental stamina. They faced the issue boldly, both husband and wife, and they are not even accepted that they should be hospitalized. They were taking the treatment over a telephone and both of them could recover. Whereas the situation with the similar situations, there are so many people who got succumbed to the situation and they died. Here, what is the moral lesson we are getting here? It is more of a strength of your mind that decides the course of the action. So the first point here everybody should remember here, my dear friends, is don't lose hope on yourself. You should have high hopes, that means high opinion on your own capacity that you can face any type of a situation and you can solve any type of situations or problems that you may be facing in the life. If you don't have that confidence, you are out for the first ball itself. Then the question is, why I am getting the problem? Why I am only getting the problems repeatedly? Why others are very happy? My dear friends, situation, you please understand, you do not know what are the problems that are being faced by others around us. Do you know? Have you gone to their house? You are having health issues. They may be having much more serious issues which they cannot solve by themselves. They may be having serious issues about the conduct and behavior of his grown-up children? We do not know, and those parents must be desperately thinking that I am the only fellow. You see, look at these particular families side by side. After all, she is only having some health issues, but whereas, and she can come out of that, going to a specialist somewhere else and get herself treated. Whereas in my own house, I have got a child who is out of bound, out of control, has become a headache to the society, civilized society, and doing all the rubbish and wrong things, and tomorrow at any point of time, he can be jailed. He is also having a problem, and he is also having a problem. So it all depends on the way you perceive what is a problem, and how you react to a problem, and how you face the problem and analyze the issue and make a plan of action to overcome that. Why I only should get a problem? I am writing 10th class examination. I have studied very hard. I am expecting my state first rank today in the examinations, class 10. I went to the exams. Somewhere, by mistake, I commit some silly mistakes in my mathematics paper. Instead of 100 out of 100, I got only 90 out of 100. So I was somewhere around, not even nearby in the first 100, and that is a great defeat for me, and I have faced a problem in my life. Again, when you are going for MSET or your JEE for IITs and all, you have studied very hard, and unfortunately that day you cannot reach to the spot and you miss the bus, and half an hour over and you will be denied of the entry into the examination hall. So you have lost your life. Last time itself I have told you about one person who was quite unsuccessful in 2 attempts in IIT JEE, successfully studied himself in one of the colleges in Rajasthan. He stood meritorious because by mistake he has missed the situation, but his mind and everything is there, and he was highly successful, and he is now creating wonders in America now. Why problems are coming only to me? In your childhood you must have studied Srinivas. Srinivas is a sailor. He is a very brave person, and he used to go for voyages very frequent. So he has gone for voyages 7 times, and all the 7 times he has faced the problem of losing his own life. All the 7 times he was on the verge of facing the real death, but still never he thought that why God is giving me problems for each one of my voyages, whereas others are going and discovering America and India. Srinivas never thought like that. Had he really thought like that, he would not have been a story of success for generations together. That is how you need to take your mind under control. I have told you an example of my relations recently who got affected with COVID and came out successfully. It all depends upon the problem how you perceive. For them, it is a pain, it is a problem. For some people, it is a calamity. Then, for some other people, it is a crisis. The problem is same here, but people have perceived the problem in different ways, and they have reacted in a different ways. And the people who have reacted in a positive way, they could become winners. Emotions are having chain effects, my dear friends. Emotions, you should never allow your emotions to hijack your mind. Once they hijack your mind, they create the dirtiest things that can ever happen to you in your life. See, suppose I am emotionally very much charged. See, what will happen? I immediately try to pass on the emotion to my husband or to my wife. And again, he tried to pass on to his child, and the total family will be in the utter chaos, unable to understand what has to be done to solve the problem. My dear friends, finally because the time restriction of 10 minutes is there for me, I can talk for so much of time. Problems are common for everybody. Every person is getting a problem, please understand, my dear friend, and you are not an exception to it. And how you perceive a problem and how you face the problem is within your hands, and try to face the problems accordingly. Sit whenever any problem, either a health issue or any other crisis regarding career, sit comfortably along with your wife or husband, plan out, first write the problem on a piece of paper step by step, and find out what are the means and ways that you can come out, discuss the issues, keep your mind positively, and you can definitely surmount any of the issues. God bless you. Take care, Srinivas.